This is Quick Set powered by Smart Power All 109. SSL fans, in case you've missed it, we have two divisions for this year's Shakey Super League National Invitationals Rising Stars Elite Talent Global Stage. The Juniors Division will be until July 18, followed by the Collegiate Division that will start on July 19 to July 26. Seeing our matches for today, it's gonna be a quadruple header Wednesday, UST kontra 1 Salle para sa ating unang laro. Second game, St. John's Institute will be going up against Arellano University High School. Third game, Pusong Azul will strive to be in the win column kontra UST, PVA naman kontra Perfect Set Dreammakers. Pasiklaban ng ating international guest teams for our final game. And now you can catch all of our games. As we see here, our juniors, lahat po ng games mangyayari from July 11 to July 18 at the Playtime Phil Oil Center. And for our collegiate ones, July 19 to 26, mangyayari naman po yan sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. And for our finals, babalik tayo dito sa collegiate sa Playtime Phil Oil Center. Now you can catch all the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. We are live and free on pusupi.com. Make sure to join the community now. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page, on TV, at Solar Sports, and at the Shakey's restaurants nationwide. And that was Quick Set powered by Smart Power All 109. Seven high school teams have been battling out in day 4 of 7 of the 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals. We're coming to you live here in the shopping mecca of the Philippines in San Juan in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena. It's going to be a showdown between University of Santo Tomas going up against 1 Salle for our first game this Wednesday. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Dr. Cristobal here with Dana Del Rosario. And Dana, for our first game, UST so far, one of the two teams with a perfect record. They're going up against 1 Salle, who is currently in a 3-game winning streak.
Yes, and as we can see here, we have the top 2 teams, and today's game will be the determining factor for the standings, which is going to be very crucial if they want to maintain or continue their winning streak.
And now let's dive our conversation and take a look at our updated team standings, kung saan nabanggit nga natin, Dana, nangunguna itong ating dalawang koponan, UST and of course St. John's Institute. Itong 2 teams na to, 3-0 ang kanilang record.
Yes, and we have the 1 Salle and Arellano tie with a 3-1 record, followed by the Pacific Volleyball Academy at 1-3, and Pusong Azul and the Perfect Set Dreammakers are searching for their first win today.
Itong panig ng University of Santo Tomas, yesterday they were able to bag their 3rd victory here in the tournament. They won in straight sets kontra PVA. Kaya makikita mo so far, Dana, they've never dropped a set here in our tournament.
Yes, and as we can see, UST defeated the Pacific Volleyball Academy in their matchup yesterday, and based on their statistics, you know, the University of Santo Tomas tallying 23 spikes, 3 blocks and 7 aces, and they're really dominant in the spiking and serving department.
Now, our player in focus is presented by pusupi.com. Make sure to join now for free. Alam mo, kahapon, ito isang player na to, Riza May Espenye, really had an outstanding performance, delivered 6 points, although usually yung mga second stringers, itong panig ng UST Dana, no, kapag mga coming off the bench sila, they make sure to really create some impact immediately para sa kanilang koponan.
Yes, and UST giving chances to other players, which is very good exposure for all of them, especially in the big leagues like this.
Laking tulong talaga no, na kahit sinong bunutin dito nila Coach Kung Fu, nila Coach Yani, everyone could really make sure that they can contribute for University of Santo Tomas. Imagine, numerous players coming all around the Philippines from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and this time, they are in one team. Ngayon naman, ang pag-usapan natin, ang makakalaban nila, etong One Lasal. After dropping their first game against SGI nung day 1, they immediately get themselves back. Kaya ngayon, nasa 3-game winning streak sila. And yesterday, they won against etong PEZ yesterday.
Yes, and as we can see, also being very dominant in the spiking and service department. You know, services being the #1 offense, the starting offense in volleyball, and of course the spikes. Just finishing off the points and them being very, very dominant in those departments.
And even the first set, Dana, it was pretty close, 25-22. And then pagdating ng second set, it was 25-19. Ngayon, ang pag-usapan naman natin, of course, one of the homegrown talents of the LaSalle Santiago Zobel, Kylie Salada, who scored 16 points yesterday, coming from 14 attacks and 2 aces.
Yes, as we can see, Kylie Salada just being very dominant in this department. And you know, for a young player like her, you know, it's so nice to see them just really grow in this league and in the sport, you know.
You know, her identity as a wing spiker has been very evident, not just for One Lasal, but even for the LaSalle Santiago Zobel. Of course, this is a pretty much harder role for Kylie as a team captain, knowing that they're all coming from 3 various LaSalle teams, and this time around, parang test of character din dahil she needs to be a leader for one certain team.
Yes, I totally agree with that. And now we're going to see how they're going to perform against the top 1 team right now.
And of course, ngayon naman ang pag-usapan natin also, our Player in Focus is presented by pusopi.com. Make sure to join now for free. Again, let us discuss once again itong si Riza May Espenye, itong si Isang, standing 5'10" tall, one of the anticipated new players para sa UST kahapon. 6 na puntos coming off the bench, 4 attacks and 2 aces.
Yes, as we can see, we talked about earlier that all of their players have gotten the chance to play, and with her giving 6 points, it's really a big contribution for UST.
And of course, in just a moment, we are about to witness this showdown between University of Santo Tomas going up against One Lasal. Wag po kayo alis.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Presenting our game officials for match number 14. First referee, Ranji Padayaw. Second referee, Kim Yadaw. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Playtime Feel All Center in San Juan. This is the 2026 Shakey Super League Junior National Invitationals. This is match number 14 in the preliminary round between the University of Santo Tomas and their challengers across the net, Juan Salle. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First for the Junior Golden Tigresses. Starting with their team captain, starting libero number 4, Chas Pepito. Setter number 1, Andrea Tan Chunbing. Outside hitter number 7, Jaira Romias. Middle blocker number 11, Kiara Calfoforo. Opposite hitter number 17, Anya Menchavez. Middle blocker number 19, Aleli Manzanillo. Outside hitter number 10, Nicole Pelaez. And the head coach of the Junior Golden Tigresses is Mr. Christian Fernandez. And now here's the starters for Juan Salle. Starting with their outside hitter, team captain number 17, Kylie Celada. Number 2, middle blocker, Maya Valdez. Opposite hitter number 9, Yayan Alemania. Middle blocker number 10, Cheska Bolivar. Outside hitter number 11, Ella Hayobo. Setter number 15, Zofia Limpot. And their starting libero number 19, Mika Mendoza. And the head coach of Juan Salle is Mr. Justin Alonzo. It's the Junior Golden Tigresses
Starting
versus
6
the
for
Junior
University of
Lady
Santo Tomas, we are
Spikers.
joined by Andrea Tanchunbing, Aneli Manzanillo, Kiara Calfoforo, Nicole Pelaez, Jaira Romaes, Adriana Menchavez, and Chas Pepito. Sa kabilang panig for Juan Salle, we have Arian Limpot, Maya Valdez, Cheska Bolivar, Ella Hayopo, Kylie Celada, and Yayan Alemania, and the floor defender will be Angelica Mendoza. This is our first game in this quadruple header Wednesday, day number 4 of 7 of the 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals. Daphne Cristobal here with Dana Del Rosario. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Dana, first game pa lang natin. This is pretty interesting knowing that, of course, UST, they were hailed as our champions in the recent Shakey's GVL last May. Pero ngayon, iba yung composition or iba yung lineup nila. They're going up against Juan Lasal, who's striving na magtuloy-tuloy sana yung momentum nila.
Yes, as we can see, they're the top 2 in the standings, and LaSalle has had their 3-game winning streak, so let's see if they can continue this.
Of course, here for Juan Lasal again, yung lineup nila, tatlong Lasal, magkakasama muna sila ngayon sa iisang team as we see Nicole Pelaez rather. Beautiful close to the net set up there coming from Tan Chunbing, pero Nicole Pelaez to be taking care of business early on here in the opening set. At kahit sa mga services pa lang, Dana, kargado na agad.
Yes, that's where they were very dominant, both these teams in their last games. But Pelaez just being very dominant in the net.
Nicole
Her second
Pelaez
point.
scoring back-to-back points here for UST.
Still serving for USA, Andrea Tanchunbe.
Another loaded service. Reception becoming sort of a problem para sa panig ng Juan Lasal. Picman Chavez from the right pin. Alemania, finally an answer here.
Alemania just using the hands of the blockers there. UST's defense, breaking UST's defense rather.
Serving for Juan Lasal, Ella Layobo.
Ella Hayobo. Formerly part of St. John's Institute. In my conversation with Ella earlier, she has been with SJI for 14 years. So imagine, all throughout her career in volleyball, this is the first time na nasa kabilang panig naman na siya. So it was really a weird moment for Ella Hayobo to go up against SJI for the very first time last Saturday. As in, she described it as it was a weird moment for her.
I can imagine going up against her school before. But for sure, yes, but for sure she wants to show them what she's got.
Right on cue. El Hayobo, and this serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Again, their services just really, them being very dominant in their services since yesterday.
Better reception. And Pelaez tried to adjust. Ball is still playable. Bump set. They pick Capitana. Pelaez nailing that one in.
Pelaez just being very dominant on the net. She could do no wrong here. Just catching the defense of LaSalle off guard, targeting that same zone.
Tatlong puntos na agad. Itong si Nicole Pelaez. Selada! Great intention actually. Naging delayed yung blockers but unfortunately too much muscle.
That was a good target though because there was no one at the down the line, zone 1. However, overcooked that a little bit.
5 is serving 3.
That will sort of spoil the momentum para sa panig ng UST. Pero you like no na itong si Nicole Pelaez, 3 puntos agad. Wala sa atake. Meanwhile, Salle, mukhang medyo kinukuha pa rin nila yung rhythm nila from the first ball itself.
Yes, correct. And they should be capitalizing on their points.
Some adjustments from that setup from Chavez. Alemania banks it in.
Alemania just being very dominant on the opposite side. Good set also.
Mukhang maganda magiging showdown between Nicole Pelaez and
Correct.
Yayan Alemania.
Yes.
Back-to-back points para sa panig ng La Salle. Now we're deadlock at 5. Some activation from the middle. Left wide open.
A miss hit there, but still lucky break. As you can see, walang tao sa likod for La Salle there.
Ang maganda dito sa UST kasi ang dami nila talagang players. Imagine, not sure kung anong team to ng high school nila. But there's still a lot of names. I think they're also playing in other tournaments. But on the other end, for La Salle, they activate Cheska Bolivar, the 14-year-old middle blocker here of Coach Maya.
Grabe, 14 years old pa lang. You can really see the height and the potential there of both these schools actually.
You know what, just a fun fact, Cheska Bolivar just started playing volleyball rather, just last year. So 1 year in the making pa lang siya.
Wow. And she already has so much potential. As you can see, she jumps very high. She's really towering over the blockers of UST.
Only 14 years old. But we would see her height already as an advantage. Whistle was blown by our second referee. Unfortunately, there was a net touch violation.
Oh, so it's a crossing violation by the setter.
So for Dana, just some exchange of points.
Yes.
For our first game, every time na makakuha din ng momentum ang isa, nakakasagot agad itong isa. Pero ngayon, just a 1-point game, 8-7.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Back in action here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena for the 2026 SSL Juniors National Invitationals. Andito na tayo agad sa ating day number 4 at 1-point game pa lang ang scenario sa ating unang laro, UST kontra Juan Lasal and Dana. Off air, we're talking about these two teams. We're in UST currently with a 3-0 record. Juan Lasal after losing nung kanilang unang laro against SJI nung Sabado. After that, they immediately went back in the drawing board at nasa 3-game winning streak na rin sila.
Yes. And as we can see, UST again committing a service ace. So they were very dominant with their services in their past games.
Still serving for USC,
Better reception, courtesy of Celada, nataas ang bola. But there was a dig from behind. Pelaez getting it through with her 4th point.
Bella is just really being very dominant, you know, the variation in her attacks. A while ago, she would just target the same zones, but now just using the hands of the blockers, being very effective at the open spot.
Of course, Nicole Pelaez, the recent MVP in the Palarong Pambansa, which was held in Agusan del Sur. Parang naging return niya rin yun, no, sa Davao kasi hailing from Tagum City. Itong si Nicole Pelaez. But all of a sudden, Dana, itong UST pulling away in this 4-point lead.
Yes, as we can see, Limpot just miscalculating that drop ball. Let's see how they will translate this next point.
And they continue to struggle with that reception, talking about the green and white. Jump set, nalunod dun sa setup na yon.
Just a little miscommunication there between Tan Chun-Bing and her middle blocker. Her middle going for an A but setting a B quick there. Just a miscommunication. But they do have a little room here.
Three-point game. They didn't want to risk that one. Pelaez once again. Just keep on pounding the leather, unbothered by the blockings of LaSalle.
Again, Pelaez with her variation of attacks, which is making it harder for LaSalle to read her spikes and to get into position.
That's already the 5th point of Nicole Pelaez just here in the opening set. Solid introduction for Pelaez here on this game against One LaSalle. Reverse setup naman, rare times. Now we see some back row hits. Edmund Chavez will not waste the chance.
This is their first time to set a back row at the opposite, so very effective immediately.
Ang ganda dito for Tan Chun-Bing and Men Chavez. They've been teammates in their younger high school days. So, they...
Connection.
Oo, andun na yung connection eh. Parte sila ng Sacred Heart School in Ateneo de Cebu. Tapos, dala-dala nila yung connection na yun hanggang dito sa University of Santo Tomas. As we see...
Another service ace there.
Service ace, I will push One LaSalle to call for a quick break. Huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. Of course, for One LaSalle right now, calling the shots is Coach Justin Alonso. I'm not seeing Coach Maya on the sidelines right now, but he is assisted by Coach Rodel. Mukhang kilala mo to, Dana.
Matagal-tagal na kami magkasama ni Coach Rodel.
Still serving for UST, Yara Calfavoro.
Prior to that timeout, service ace was handed by Calfoforo. Better reception. Battle at the net. Finally, Valdez was able to earn that point.
Valdez is being very dominant at the net there. Just making sure UST doesn't get a hand on that ball anymore. Which is what we need from their middle blockers.
Five-point advantage. Perfect reception courtesy of Pepito. Celada keeping the ball up. Rainbow sent for UST. They go to the middle. Solid hit.
As we can see here, we're getting a lot of middle blockers action here.
That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
On deck to serve, Andrea Tanchubing.
Underhand set. Ella will try to adjust. Reverse setup. High school connection granted. Men Chavez and Tan Chun-Bing.
You can really see that connection there, you know. Being very dominant again at the opposite.
Well calculated in that reverse setup by Tan Chun-Bing. And we head over to our second technical timeout.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
This is our first game in this quadruple header Wednesday. One LaSalle taking on University of Santo Tomas. We see here Sofia Limpot, the main playmaker of One LaSalle. Kakalabanin niya ang ating best setter during the 2026 SSL Gville Rising Stars last May. Talking about itong si Andrea Tan Chun Bing. Mendoza choosing Alemania, deep cross, great dig by Tan Chun Bing, not liking that setup by Espiritu. Ayobo, one hand save. Celada and Hayobo unable to get it across.
So you can see the defense of UST here is very, very clean. Just really guarding their zones, making it very effective for them to also kill. But at the same time, catching the defense of LaSalle off guard.
That reception really needs to be resolved para sa panig ng LaSalle because we know the potential of the spikers of their team. We have Kylie, Ella, even Yayin, and hindi natin nakikita yung activation actually sa gitna kasi nga yung first ball up to this time, wala pa rin silang sagot dun.
Yes, but UST is calculating that receive. Akala nila outside yung bola. Pero in times like that, you really can't tell eh. Sometimes you just let it go.
7-point game. And that favorite area of Manzanillo, every time there are some quick attacks given to her. 3rd point here in the opening set.
Manzanillo being very, very, very dominant in the middle. Kanina pa siya dun pumapatay eh.
Of course, Manzanillo standing 5'10" tall, hailing from Dingras, Ilocos Norte, and finally, Maya Valdez announcing her presence here in set number 1. She was waiting for her moment here.
Like I said kanina, a lot of middle blocker action here, which is very important as well. Sometimes kasi yung mga open hitters, opposite ang nababasa, but the middles just being very quick and mas nahihirapan yung mga teams dumepensa.
Tan Chun Bing goes to the open. Nabasa ni Limpot. Alemania. Block out situation. Puntos para sa One LaSalle and they're taking it 1 point at a time, Dana. Just like that, no? Napapababa na nila yung kalamangan dito.
Yes, and this is what LaSalle needs, you know, activating their spikers and making sure their spikers also have that variation of attacks.
Deep cross. Ganda ng angulo dun.
As we can see, it was kind of a mishit there, but still was still able to find a way to score that point using with the help of the net.
Now it's service line for USA. Adeli Manzanillo.
7-point game. 19 serving 12. Limpot. Ganda ng reverse setup. Delayed ang blockers ng UST. Puntos para kay Alemania.
Grabe si Alemania, just really towering over the blockers of UST.
Okay, solid
See that
net there.
replay. Very, very explosive. Even her service here.
Yayan Alemania started playing volleyball in LaSalle, Zubel, when she was in grade 3. Ngayon, grade 12 na siya. Do the math.
Yes, and as we
Mahaba
can
na.
see, grabe, yung power niya and everything. Nakikita mo na talagang nung bata pa siya naglalaro eh.
Actually, pare-pareho sila. Si Senizal, si Valdez, si Alemania. Mga dream school nila. Itong UST.
UST.
Kaya very excited sila rather to go up against itong juniors team ng UST in today's game. Both teams with some double substitutions. Inandan and Vargas para sa panig ng LaSalle rather. And for UST naman, San Jose ang papasok tsaka si Cruz.
Number 1 out, number 23, he goes in.
Let's see how this will change things for both these teams. If makakahabol ang Lasal, or if UST will continue to pull away here to get the set.
Crucial move for both teams. Make or break para sa mga sitwasyon na to. Off speed, saved by Vargas. Long cut by Kylie. And immediately, Cruz will score her first point coming off the bench.
Again, good variation of attack here, which is what they need, you know, to just really catch the defense off guard. And if they want to make points fast, just really have to be smart with their hits.
Great serve by San Jose. Celada, that elevation.
Wow.
That's a kill. Kylie Celada.
What a down-the-line hit by their team captain.
Another solid hit by Kapitana Kylie Celada, who scored 16 points in their victory over Pusong Azul yesterday. Sa gitna, nabantayan. Great read by Hayobo and Bolivar. But unfortunately, net touch was called against Cheska.
They really have to avoid these unforced errors if they want to catch up with UST.
Nasobrahan ng gigil sa net.
Right?
Celada with another long hit. Laes. Hayobo with that first ball. Siya rin ang papalo. And a breakthrough for Ella Hayobo.
Hayobo just really using the hands of the blockers here, which is again what they need if they want to catch up with UST, because UST is just really doing a good job with their offense and defense as well. So using the hands of the blockers is really going to be a big help for them if they want to catch up with them.
So for iba yung presence natong si Ella Hayobo for Juan Lasal, but Nicole Pela is really a threat whenever she is in front.
Is answering back with the same check block touch hit. Very, very dominant there.
Also gotta credit that score from their libero, itong si Chas Pepito. Securing that first ball. No entry, says the España-based squad.
That set was also a little bit too close to the net, kaya medyo nahirapan.
Serving for the set, Yara Calfoforo.
Set point na ang UST, 24-16.
They have a little bit of cushion here, but of course, anything to avoid these unforced errors.
6 out, number 9, Yaya Lemoyne. 12 out, 15.
Yayan and Soph will be back.
Let's see if they can catch up here. They can use this to their advantage, or if UST will just close out the set.
17, serving 24. San Jose to Pelaez with a down-the-line kill.
Salle is just very dominant here. So many variation of attacks. So as you can see, talagang tina-target niya that same zone zone 6.
Strong finish for Nicole Pelaez and the rest of UST, 25-17.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
University of Santo Tomas took over the opening set, 25-17. It was led by the dominating performance of Nicole Pelaez just in set number 1. The connection, whether it is San Jose or Tanchonbing, setting up for her, but also for Juan Lasal, some bright spots probably that we can acknowledge is from Kylie Celada and of course, itong si Yayan Alemania.
Yes, as we can see, Pela is just leading UST in that first set. Being very dominant with her hits, you know, and the variation of attacks.
And of course, Nicole Pelaez so far immediately chipping in 9 points. That ended up 25-17 in set number 1. But in terms of our set 1 numbers.
So as we can see here, the attacks of UST, them being very dominant in this department. Also their service aces as well.
This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. Correction, 8 points for Nicole Pelaez. Set number 2 underway. As we're still back in action dito po sa Playtime Fuel Oil Arena. Daphne Cristobal with Dana Del Rosario. And Dana, what do you think will be the strategy of Juan Lasal pagdating dito sa ating set number 2, especially na nag-pull away din yung UST nung opening set?
I think they just really have to focus on their defense and also dominate where they were doing well in their previous game. So spiking and their services, like here Limpot we see with a service ace here, so they should continue that if they want to extend this game to a third set.
Another solid service courtesy of Limpot. And a push from Yas will work.
First sec. Good push there. Campfire in the side of LaSalle. Again, kind of a miss-hit or a miss-set rather, but still able to convert there.
Kita natin, same suspects para sa panig ng UST. Usually, parang meron silang all-to-play rule eh. Itong
Yes.
UST, second stringers yung second set. Pero ngayon, Coach Yani, gusto niya same people will play here. But according to our first referee, nung una
check ball.
UST eh. Oo, biglang binalik o ibinigay sa Juan Lasal after that hit by Alemania.
Correct. Also, she's also been very dominant in that first set. The opposite. Let's see again how they will translate in the second set.
Better opening para sa panig ng Juan Lasal.
Again, they're off the block spikes, just really working for UST ever since the first set. You you know, not too strong. Doesn't have to be fancy or anything. Just simple volleyball, which has been proven very effective for them ever since the first set.
Sa kanan, hinatid ang bola. And a solid shutdown coming from UST. That was courtesy of Soto. Correction, I think that was Pelaez. That perfectly timed blocking. Yep, it was Pelaez.
I think she already has 1 point in all the departments. What do you think?
From blocking, serving, attacking, that's already 9 points for Nicola Pelaez.
We have Salle here spiking it outside the antenna.
You gotta be careful. Talking about itong Juan Lasal because back-to-back points already converted.
Strong serve. Again, we talked about their service aces being very dominant. The first line of offense, you know, is a service. So them just being able to be serving really strong here. And again, catching their defense off guard is really giving them an advantage.
Isa na namang kargadong service ang naging regalo dito ng UST. Chance to execute. Pelaez denied. Great coverage. And a push. And Maya Valdez says no entry.
Valdez has been really dominant at the net ever since the first set. Spiking and blocking. It's really making sure that UST doesn't get the hand on that ball anymore.
One-point game. It's UST on top. Great reverse set. Celada will adjust. Great dig by Pepito. Pelaez off speed. That was actually an over-reception. Kaya
Another crossing violation for Limpot. Medyo malapit din ang bola sa net. Nahirapan siya.
great receive courtesy of Hayobo. Espiritu and Pepito, spectacular in those digs. Salada, the adjustment though. Soto, great connection. Kanina pa nakikita ko parang nagsisignal na si Tan Chunbing na i-activate niya itong si Soto.
Grabe, her height, really. Even if it was kind of a miss-hit, you can just really see her towering over the blockers. Another strong serve.
Pelaez with that drop, Limpot. Celada.
Again, Celada targeting that same zone, the end zone. And UST can't seem to figure that defense out.
Earlier, Celada has been adjusting with those setups. Finally getting her rhythm here. And Soto so far, 100% efficiency from her quick attacks. Great connection between Andreaj and Erin Soto. That will lead us into our first technical timeout. UST coming up on top.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
you live here in the Playtime Philoil Arena. Erin Soto so far immediately contributing 2 points for UST, and now they're on top 8-5 in set number 2.
8 serving 5.
And yup, Erin Soto, also formerly part of De La Salle Santiago Zubel, and this time around, she'll be going up against her former team, but it's Romias who will be earning that point from the left spin.
So you can see she didn't play here in the first set, but really contributing points here for UST, which is what we want to see from the second stringers as well.
Talking about Erin Soto, it was 2 years ago in 2024 when she transferred here in University of Santo Tomas. And how do you like this? Erin Soto says, "This is my new home. It's in UST."
It's really making a mark there. You can see her towering over the spikers.
Same thing that happened during our first set na kung saan dikitan lang tayo, and then all of a sudden
UST will
sumasagot
pull away, yeah.
Oh, back-to-back
Back-to-back
monster
blocks.
blocks by Erin Soto, leading the way here for University of Santo Tomas, immediately chipping in 4 points.
Maliit. Ito, kaya naman bakit yan? Papunta mo dito. Kailangan pahiwalayin mo si Erin. Kung bibigyan mo si Kylie, pahiwalayin mo si Erin. Patakboyin mo, pabakitin mo, di ba? Kailangan mo lang mag-approach. Kailangan mo mag-commit. Kailangan mo sandalin dito. Okay? Mag-isip. Humingi ng maayos. Mag-isip. Kailangan. Basta tayo.
And that huddle is powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. And for sure, Dana, para sa panig ng One Lasal, they need that sense of urgency, especially na 6 na puntos yung hinahabol nila. And set 1 belongs on the side of UST.
Yes, and they have UST having a very comfortable lead here. So let's see now how LaSalle will convert after that timeout.
Romias, too much muscle in that cross.
Good intention though, but too strong. So good timeout there.
Great serve coming from Celada. Limpot. Peking Hayobo.
A little bit under the ball. Miscalculating that spike.
So now, 4-point advantage. Make that 5. Yeah, 4-point advantage. It's 12. 6-point advantage rather. 12-6. Ang ating score ngayon. Limpot. To Bolivar.
Good save.
Pancake save. Ooh, a double contact violation.
Sayang
yung
yun.
save.
Sayang yung pancake na yun. But the referee's call stands. Sila yung nakakakita, so it's a double.
No, I like how intentional the coaches are for UST. Ito paglabas ni Erin Soto, you see Coach Yani providing some instructions or
Correct.
reminders. And ganun kalaking tulong, syempre, yung ating Shakey's tournament, itong Invitationals. And for the first time, nagkaroon tayo ng juniors in the National Invitationals.
Yes, again, and as we always say, good exposure for even these kids who are aspiring, volleyball players and in college even, and maybe in the pros.
Sila 6-point game, make that 5 after that activation by Maya Valdez.
Again, kanina pa tong si Valdez. Very, very dominant. Again, same zone. Zone 5 this time for Valdez.
Nabangan ko yung showdown ni Soto tsaka ni Valdez kasi pareho silang aggressive sa net.
Correct.
Even tall middle blockers here for UST and for Juan Lasal. But UST has been taking it very easy on this ball game. Just simple volleyball that they're displaying here.
Yes, and a B pass set as well. Little bit of a miss-hit, but again, was able to convert there. Just finding the right spot to put that ball.
Ganda ng mga ball placement sa atake. Para sa panig ng UST, Pelaez from the left pin this time around. Great coverage.
Blocking here of UST also.
Anchon Bing, peeking Pelaez, second time around. Ooh, hand check, not granted. So, unfortunately, that will sail out for Nicole.
Okay, so wala talagang check.
Yeah.
Seen on the replay.
Pelaez ensuring that this time, in no doubt, she will be earning that point.
Kita mo na kaka-error lang niya, talagang gusto niyang bumawi. And what a spike also, just using the hands of the blockers.
And right in front of the libero of Juan Lasal, the service ace was delivered here by Manzanillo, and she'll be bringing UST into their second technical timeout in set 2, 16-9.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Massive lead here in set number 2 for University of Santo Tomas. 16-9. Maya Valdez still in search, of course, of her contribution, more of her contribution, I must say, para sa Juan Lasal. Pero mangyayari lang yon kapag na-resolve na yung first ball para sa panig nila. Salada using the fingertips of her blockers. Great dig. Ella will adjust. Limpot. This time picking Alemania, who will be getting that point.
Alemania just again responding. Again, itong showdown ni Pelaez tsaka ni Alemania, no? Magkaharap pa sila. Nakakatuwa lang panoorin because, you know, they're both very dominant and in their spiking department, and just really parang tinatapatan nila yung variation ng attacks ng isa't isa eh.
Reverse setup. And from the right pin.
Again, not a lot of sets the right side, but every time she's given a set, lagi siyang nakakapatay.
Serving for USC, Anya Chavez.
Underhand set. Celada. The help of the net. Freebie given away for Juan Lasal. Alemania once again.
Another point from Alemania there. Again, using the hands of the blockers.
Number 6, Alex. Number 1 out, number 23.
Let's see if Yaya and Alemania could help her team out in creating a run here in the second set. They're down 6, 17-11, and San Jose is inserted back inside. She will orchestrate the offense for UST. Cruz is also back inside. Pelaez. Ayobo with a chase. Freebie for UST. San Jose to Soto. Great read. Perfectly timed. Dig for Juan Lasal. Celada getting it through.
Celada just using the hands of Soto there.
That Smart Power to Play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109 load now.
Just using the hands of the blockers. Kita niya, sobrang tangkad na kasi yung nasa harapan niya eh. Di na niya mapapalo, kundi mabablock siya.
Pelaez. Hand check granted. Easy point for Nicole Pelaez. Ever since the opening set, Dana, itong si Nicole, very consistent in her scoring.
And hindi niya kailangan lakasan yung palo niya. Just using the hands of the blockers. Very, very effective.
Serving for USC, Nicole Pelaez.
Unfortunately, a service error there. Let's see if LaSalle can use this to spark a comeback.
5-point game. Juan Lasal needing a solid run to tie things up in set number 2. Perfect received by Espiritu, but they couldn't find an answer with those hits by Erin Soto from the middle.
Soto so far with 100% efficiency, right?
Yep. Lapang
Very,
mintis
very
yan.
tall.
Serving for USC, Eric Soto.
Standing 6'3" tall. Etong si Erin Soto of University of Santo Tomas.
Also contributing a service ace here. As you can see, jump serve. Bihira lang tayo makakita ng middle na nagja-jump serve.
20 serving 13.
Erin Soto with 6 points, coming from 3 attacks, 2 blocks, and an ace for her new home in España. And immediately also Cruz just not wasting any chances given to her by Coach Yanni Fernandez. Came off the bench here also in the second set.
Again, using the hands of the blockers. Variation of attacks we're seeing.
Ayobo gets it through from the open.
So you can see here, LaSalle is still fighting, you know. Hindi sila sumusuko dito. I mean, kaya pa nila humabol. You know, as long as they position their defense well. Malayo pa yan, hindi pa tapos.
From Yas, solid dig by Salada. Inandan with that cross court. Some impact off the bench.
Let's see if they can use this to catch up with UST.
Got a crucial error there from the service area.
Now this is what we want to avoid in these crucial moments of the set or of the game. You know, the unforced errors really. Palitan tayo ng service error.
Pero I think this is really the first time na hindi nagpalit ng second stringers Itong sila Coach Yanni for UST. So, they've been entrusting itong sila Nicole Pelaez for this ball game. Over-received, so a push from San Jose. Ayobo. Ella. Redwell at the net. Inandan. Andun si Espiritu. Romias. Sent back to the friend zone.
Again, a block by Valdez. Just really guarding the net there.
17 serving 22.
Hindi nagpapalagpas ng bola. This lead is very reachable, by the way.
Yep, just a 5-point deficit here in set number 2. Romias. Access denied once again, but this time that will come from their second playmaker, Cas Vargas. Love how they celebrated that point.
23 out, number 1, Andrea Johnson begin. 7 out, number 18, Akisha Tubayan.
Tanchon being back for UST. Medyo nagka-sense of urgency na si Coach Yani dito.
Just a 4-point game. Ayobo, great dig by Pelaez from behind. May net touch galing kay Tubalya. This is just a 3-point game. That's why we see a much lighter Juan Lasal at 22-19. Just a 3-point game that we are seeing right now after the back-to-back points converted by Juan Lasal. Or probably, I think that was already 3 consecutive points kasi kanina, 7 to eh.
UST committing a few enforced errors and a net infraction there. And so now let's see if LaSalle can use this to win this set. Or if UST will finish it off.
Ganda rin itong double substitution para sa panig ng Juan Lasal ni Coach
Very
Justin.
effective.
Yeah. Inandan and Vargas doing damage. And that will be a service ace right on cue. We were looking for some game changers, Dana.
Yes. And as I said earlier, the lead is not, it's very reachable and may chance talaga ang LaSalle na habulin. And now, just a 2-point deficit here. LaSalle clearly has the momentum.
Vargas with that up. They pick Hayobo. May salba, Tanchon Bing. May atake sa likod. And Pelaez tinuro pa.
Pelaez with that back row hit. From the front, from the back. Very effective. Just targeting that corner there.
Just really know who to call in crucial situations just like this with Nicole Pelaez delivering, leading her team. 3-point game pero 2 puntos na lang ang kailangan ng UST para makuha ang kanilang ika-4 na panalo dito sa ating tournament.
A little bit too strong on that one.
I like how Pelaez is always asking for a check. Pero inantay nila kung anong signal. Ibibigay ba sa kanya or hindi. Pero kapag hindi, ngingiti lang siya. 2-point game. And yup, still a reachable lead here for University of Santo Tomas. Guard at the net. That was a crucial error here for UST.
Okay, so that's on the side of Tanchon Bing.
Just a 1-point game, 23-22.
Abutin mo, ha?
Now it's
Undefended.
Coach Yani will be calling for his final timeout here. And again, this is the first stringers of UST playing here, but you like this patience na ipinakita ng Juan Lasal para humabol and to cut the deficit by just 1 point.
Yes, nakikita mo talaga na gusto nilang habulin, gusto nilang manalo. And again, the double substitution is very effective. Now let's see if they can overtake UST here and extend this to a third set.
And again, in the past games that they won, UST never dropped a single set here in our tournament. Probably ito rin yung pinakadikit na set, I must say, that they played so far, since usually grabe din yung dominance nila in their previous wins and previous set wins.
Unfortunately, a service error there.
Crucial one para sa One Lasal, bringing UST now at match point opportunity, 2-point game. And so, Coach Justin this time will be calling for his timeout to discuss things over for his team. You can imagine they were down by as much as 7 points.
Sa magandang pasa.
Isn't it?
Middle, handball yan, okay? Pasa tayo maayos, ha? Pasa tayo maayos.
Pasa lang!
Kailangan natin ng pasa maayos! Gobi, convert na agad tayo ng puntos, ha? Convert na agad ng puntos.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. Coach Justin just really asking for those passes.
Okay, so let's see if UST can finish this off or if LaSalle can catch up here.
Not the best reception there. Miscommunication, and that service ace will lead UST in bagging their 4th win here.
Probably not how you want to end the set, but still a good set for LaSalle from being down as much as 7. Still being able to catch up with UST.
Congratulations once again for University of Santo Tomas. Still with his perfect record in the 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals. This is their 4th win, with One Lasal in their 3-game winning streak. That will be spoiled by UST. Still, they've never dropped a set para sa panig ng University of Santo Tomas, although a bit of a threat, a scare happened here, but they remain perfect in our tournament.
Yes, and as we can see here, Coach Yani just sticking with his first 6 here. But at the same time, still giving opportunities to the second stringers. And them proving to be very effective still.
UST winning in straight sets, 25-17 and 25-22.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-17, 25-22 is our final scores. UST winning in straight sets. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Sino bang napili mo, Dana?
Well, kita naman natin yung performance ni Pelaez dito. Just being very, very dominant with her spiking and services, as well as receiving, actually. As we can see, she really is the game changer for today's game, giving the UST an unbeaten record.
12 points for Nicole. Nicole, hi! How are you doing? Kamusta ka?
Okay lang po.
Congratulations, Nicole, sa
Thank you
pagtulong
po.
sa team mo. Of course, ito, 4 consecutive wins ang meron kayo. Pero anong masasabi mo sa larong ito? Siyempre, parang ito din yung first time sa tournament na to na pati yung kayong mga first stringers hanggang second set, kayo yung kumbaga nagstay at naglaro.
Challenging po kasi po nahirapan po kami sa second set. Lalo na po marami po kaming errors. And nakapag-adjust naman po.
Oo. And grabe din talaga yung pinakita mong consistency at yung laban na ipinakita nyo. Baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan, Nicole, yung family mo, yung friends, batiin mo na sila.
Hi po sa family ko po sa Tagum City and sa mga tita ko po sa ibang bansa and sa mga teammates ko po sa coaches. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for your 12-point production in today's game, coming from 10 attacks and 2 blocks. That was Nicole Pelaez of University of Santo Tomas. Now let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook. Calls and texts, 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. In set number 1, Dana, grabe din agad yung dominance ng UST.
Yes, UST being very dominant in the attacking department and serving as well. And they just really showcased, beautiful volleyball, just really sticking to their system. And every time nagkaka-error sila, next point, bawi sila kaagad. But at the same time, Salle, nothing to be ashamed of. Talagang nilaban nila. And second set, hinahabol nila yung score. Just fell a little bit short. But as we can see, talagang nilaban. Lahat ng players, double substitution, everyone from the bench really contributing still.
Here for UST, we've also felt the presence of Erin Soto, who had 100% efficiency for University of Santo Tomas. Of course, Maya Valdez also some contributions for Juan Lasal coming from Kylie Salada, but in the end, it was sort of insufficient. 25-17, 25-22 in straight sets. Nagwagi muli itong University of Santo Tomas, seeing our final stats.
As we can see, 28 attacks from University of Santo Tomas to as opposed to the 18 of LaSalle. UST tallying 4 blocks as well, 5 service aces, and LaSalle 3 blocks and 3 service aces. Still, it's a close fight with their blocks and their aces, but we can really see the difference in their attacks, which made UST stay on top.
And yes, University of Santo Tomas still with a perfect record here in our tournament currently with 4 wins. Coming up next, stay tuned. St. John's Institute will be going up against Arellano University High School. Wag po kayo alis.